Thank you for tuning to the Static Dreams channel. My name is Joshua, and I'll be your guide. Today, we're doing a year ahead overview for all of those in the sign of Gemini. Now, that could be your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Cross watchers, you're welcome here, but remember, roles can be reversed. And this is for January through June of 2026. Just kind of get an overview. We're going to do one card pull per month. Okay, kind of get an idea what's coming. All right. So first, let's go ahead and start here. A little Reiki cleansing. All right, let's go ahead and continue. What do we got, Spirit? What do we got for all my Gemini placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placements for the year ahead, January through June of 2026? Can I get one card a month, please? Can I get one card a month? What do we got to see here? We got the Queen of Cups, the month of January. We got the Three of Cups for the month of February. I'm sorry, Four of Cups, month of February. We got the Aquarius card, Star card, Power card in the month of March. We got the Nine of Swords for the month of April. We got the Hangman energy for the month of May. And we got the Page of Cups in the month of June. Okay. With the Moon card underneath. So Pisces energy kind of overlaying this whole thing. This is going to be a very interesting year for you so far, Gemini. I can just tell by the cards. Lots of water, a little bit of air, and a little bit of air. Okay, so a lot of emotional content's happening this year. You could be struggling as far as relationships are concerned. I can see that right off the bat with your significant other or your partner. We're going to kind of see what this entails and where this goes from here. So let's go ahead and pull from this card deck right here. So Queen of Cups, go ahead and start for January. Queen of Cups is all about being nurturing. You're a very nurturing energy. You're trying to care for a child, possibly care for a relationship, care for maybe you're divorced and your ex-partner that you share a child with, just a scenario. Your ex-partner that you share a child with is having some issues, so you're caring for them too. Okay, it's a very nurturing, mothering, loving energy, but it's also a very lonely one too. Okay, so you still could be getting over a relationship, getting over that divorce. It could be a lot of different scenarios that are very similar. Take it how it resonates, but that's very much the energy you're in for the month of January. What do we got to overlay that? Get the Hangman energy. Again, we got two Hangmans on this one. So the Hangman energy is all about pause, surrender, introspection. It's all about looking at life at a different point of view. So you could possibly still be processing this, this old divorce, this old breakup, this change in relationships, this change in family, and you're still just thinking about how to move forward. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for January. A lot of introspection, a lot of thought. But from it, you get some deep insights. Okay, sometimes you got to go back to the past in order to go to the future. Okay, in your mind. Anyway, okay. So for the month of February, I got the Four of Cups energy. So Four of Cups is all about meditating, not thinking anything's going to come in for you, and all of a sudden, boom, here comes an offer, but you're not believing it. You're not believing that offer is coming in. Now, it's a good energy to be in as far as, you've been working, all of a sudden you put in a resume 6 months ago, and all of a sudden now they get back to you and it's like a 6-figure job kind of situation, and boom, it comes, and you're like, I wasn't even ready for this. It could be that energy too, take it out, it resonates. But that's the energy we got in for February for yourself. So let's go ahead and overlay that. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles right on top. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles is an earth sign, so you could be doing earth placement, or you can have earth in your chart. Maybe your rising could be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, something. It doesn't have to be, but it kind of feels that way. Just take it out, it resonates. But it's all about work. Okay, so you're working. You gotta look at the cups that you have in here. One, something else is being offered. You might be love, but no, you're not concerned with it. You're too much work to do. Problem with these two cards is you're not looking up to seeing what the gods are giving you, what the divine is giving you. Got to be aware of that. Sometimes opportunities come only for a moment and then they're gone. Okay, that's for the month of February. Now, for the star card is going to be the Aquarius power card. You can be dealing with Aquarius. You can have Aquarius in chart. It doesn't have to be, but this is all about wish fulfillment, getting what you want. You wished for something, you dreamt of something, and guess what? Here it frickin' is. Okay, so that's for the month of March. Okay, so let's see what's going on for the month of March. Could be a job, could be love, and it looks like it could possibly be a job. or financial security, because you got the Pentacle, you got the Queen of Pentacles. So you're very much in this Queen. You got a Queen of Cups, you got a Queen of Pentacles. You're nurturing your energy. You are becoming financially secure again. It looks like you were going through a lot of financial issues, possibly late end of 2025. You're finally coming out of it come March of 2026, which is a great energy to be in. Great, great, great. So that's good. So that was probably your wish, to get back onto the financial horse, so to speak, and keep on riding. That's exactly what you're doing. Fantastic energy so far. It's a little rough in the beginning, but it looks like come March it's starting to get better. Okay, so we're going to see what's going on for the month of April. Man, you're in all the swords energy, your air energy, your 9 of swords, can't sleep, can't think, can't eat. A lot of conflict. Here it comes again. So we got the 5 of Wands. So it's all about fighting, competition, having issues with your family. Issues at work. You could be thinking about, still in that energy of in January, about the past love that you had to let go, for example. Just take this scenario, it resonates, kind of what I'm feeling though. And all of a sudden come March, you're starting to get back in touch with this individual. You might be dealing, with earth signs coming back at you, a younger earth sign, since you're an older one right here. And you might be dealing with a younger earth sign, somebody a little younger, a little cougar action there. Okay, I'm just saying. That could be a possibility. And all of a sudden you made that decision because they're your wish fulfillment, say that. And all of a sudden now you're fighting with your family nonstop about it because they didn't want this to happen for you. And all of a sudden, boom, now you're in anxiety mode again. See, it's you got to remember, you can't let your family or anyone else decide what's your best path for you. Only you can decide that. Okay, I don't care how freaking old you are. I don't care if you're 21. I don't care if you're 61. No one gets to decide your life path except for you. I don't care if it's what you call it, if you're in the limelight. I don't care if, what you call it, your sponsors, your boss, your brother, your friend Ted say, oh, you shouldn't be with them, because you got to remember, not everyone in this planet has your best intentions at hand. Most of them are freaking jealous, especially if it's a beautiful true love that they'll never experience. They're jealous of it and they don't want you to experience it either because they don't think it's real. Well, guess what? That shit's real. And sometimes the very lucky few get that little piece. So don't let them take your piece for you. Like I've said before, if you really want to experience life, fall in love, tell no one. Go on vacation, tell no one. Have a love story, tell no one, because people ruin beautiful things. And sometimes they do it on purpose. Okay, so next we got for the month of May, you're in Hangman energy again. So you're in introspection, you're thinking about life, you're saying, okay, where do I go from here? What do I do now? This is what I wanted, now this is crap's happening, what's happening, blah, blah, blah. You're very much back and forth. We got the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, new inspirations. You're getting a new thought, a new idea, and you're taking action. You're saying, the hell with it. I'm going to go ahead and do what I need to do for myself. Beautiful energy to come back into that for the month of May. And especially if you're Gemini, May is the beginning of Gemini season. So this could be your birth month. So it's like all of a sudden on your birthday month, you're like, the hell with everybody. I'm on this. You know what I mean? So that's perfect energy to be in. And then come June, you're in the Page of Cups. So Page of Cups can be an offer of love. Now it can be an immature offer. It can be from a younger water sign. It doesn't have to be. It can also be a child, okay, that's involved. Maybe your child is a water sign and they're offering you something. They want you to go somewhere. They're saying, hey, let's have this resolution. That could be a possibility too. And boom, you got the sun. Look at that. You got the sun and you got the moon right here. So you got happiness, everlasting, peace and harmony. This is what you want. This is what you're describing. This is one of the happiest cards in the deck. It's one of the best cards, especially with the Page of Cups. That means this offer is going to bring you happiness and love. Finally, come June 2026, you're going to be back on the boat, back where you need to be in your own power. But you got to remember, the moon card is overlaying the first 6 months. So that means someone's talking some crap and you're going to find out about it. And it might be your ex, it might be your family, and they're going to be revealed. The ones you've been fighting with, they're trying to keep you from your sun, keep you from your happiness, keep you from your young earth sign with water placements or something like that. They're trying to keep you away. You can take it how it resonates, but they're trying to keep you away from everything's about to be revealed. And guess what? Underneath that is the rebirth card. Judgment. It's going to be a wake-up call. Wake-up call. And then you're on a great path. Well, that's a fantastic 6 months read for you, Gemini. Okay, if you're interested for personal readings, go ahead and email me at staticdreamschannel@gmail.com. I have current pricing pinned to my TikTok page, and we'll get you set up by it's all via appointment. Okay, it's really competitive pricing. It's cheaper than everybody else, can guarantee you that. So this is for January through June of 2026. Remember, the divine has got your back, and so do I. You never have to go through anything alone. I'm here for you. This is the Static Dream Channel. I'm Joshua. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. I love my Geminis. Bye-bye.